Hello and Happy New Year, Pioneer. Many of you will be aware of some shifts that are taking place in the culture around us and the corresponding shifts that are needed in the church. Whereas 10 years ago, there was a hostility at times towards Christianity. It was openly mocked, and we were repeatedly told that the church was in terminal decline. Well, friends, there's been a shift. Now, in mainstream culture, news headlines keep reporting that belief is back, churches are growing, and Bible sales are at an all-time record high. The EA has produced a very helpful summary of the top 5 missional trends for 26, and here they are. Number 1, 26 will be the most spiritually open year in living memory, so look out for the spiritually open. Number 2, 26 will see spiritual experiences, dreams, and unexplained events drawing thousands to church, so look out for the unexplained. 26 will see the church needing to better join the dots between community engagement ministry and faith sharing. So look out for the gospel opportunities. 26 will see Bible sales continue to soar, with seekers turning up to church having done their theological research. So look out for booming Bible engagement. And 26 will see more people come to faith. So we need good answers about what's next in their discipleship journey. This shift in culture will mean there's a shift in the church. A discipleship shift in 26. When people come to faith, research tells us that their greatest needs are in helping to lay strong foundations of faith, establish spiritual disciplines, and belonging to a new community. Sadly, some new believers will leave church because they have not been nurtured and have not built meaningful relationships. So in 26 and beyond, newcomers to church will need multiple people ready to invite them in for coffee, come for lunch, and then invest time to listen, read the Bible together, answer questions, and lay strong foundations of early spiritual formation. The church needs to step up into the role of being spiritual fathers and mothers. A discipleship shift in 26. The shift over coming years will be from reaching to making people to making disciples. More thinking will need to be done around what actually is a disciple, because if you can't define one, how do you know if you've made one? A helpful definition of a disciple that I heard last year is this: the bio of a disciple: B, before God daily; I, in community; O, on mission. So what does bio look like for you, for your small group, for your church, for being discipled and discipling others? A discipleship shift in 26. Creating a discipleship culture is the title of just one of the brilliant seminars at our annual Leaders Conference 26. Little segue there. We are in full-on planning now for Pioneer Annual Leaders Conference 5th to the 6th of March, with the International Conference 4th to the 5th of March up in Manchester. I know many of you have already got your tickets, but if not, don't miss out. There's still tickets available. We are hugely privileged to have the statesman that is Nikki Gumbel speaking to us on the Friday night, and then a couple with an amazing healing story on the Saturday morning that embody the theme for this year: presence and power. We'll be praying for new churches joining the network. We'll be hearing exciting updates from the Pioneer family from around the world. And we'll have an opportunity to give into a new initiative called Pioneer Young Champions, which is a discipleship and leadership pathway for 11s to 17-year-olds, focused on developing young people in faith, character, service, and leadership. This is about raising a generation of pioneers, and we believe it's a significant response to the prophetic word shared by Emma Stark at the Leaders Conference 24 around Pioneer facilitating the development of young leaders and future church planters. Now, as a thank you to those of you who are everyday pioneers and senior leaders, you will be invited to a thank you meal on the Thursday night, so look out for that email. Also, look out for the impact survey, which is about to come out. Please do fill it in as accurately as possible in order for us to create an accurate impact report, which records and profiles all that God is doing across the network. Now, if you are a woman leading at any level, in church life or workplace, or perhaps aspiring to leadership, then do book onto our Women Leaders Conference, Friday, April 24th to Saturday, April 25th. And lastly, do join in a national initiative of 3 days of prayer and fasting this week called Turn the Battle, the 21st to the 23rd of January. More details are on the QR code. Well, that's it for now. Hope to see so many of you in 6 weeks' time at our Pioneer Leaders Conference, Presence and Power. See you then.